As a response to the drought which is ravaging the country, President Hakainde Hichilema has held a press briefing at State House to outline the impact it has had on the country. President Hichilema has disclosed that 84 out of the 116 districts have been affected.
The estimated planted area of 2.2 million hectares. Of this total, approximately 1 million hectares has been destroyed by this drought. The dry spell is projected to continue even into the month of March. As you know, February is ending. We will work to ensure that additional maize and other foods are brought in the country or mobbed around within the country, wherever they are, to address this deficit. I'm a believer that before we place an import process, Minister of Agriculture, we must mop the food that is already available in the country.
President Hichilema said apart from affecting the agriculture sector, the drought is also going to affect the nation's electricity supply.
Equally affected, as I said earlier, is the energy sector that is expected to have a deficit of close to 450 megawatts. This may even extend to well over 500 megawatts of electricity this year. And you know what that means to our economy, to our mining, which were promoted heavily, and obviously to agriculture. We shall look at importing additional electricity, including rationing electricity, as is necessary. We will also promote alternative energy sources.
And in an effort to mitigate the impact of the drought, President Hichilema has declared the situation in the country as a national disaster and emergency.
We hereby declare the prolonged drought spell as a national disaster and emergency. Officially, we're declaring today. And this has been out of scientific work that was done, studies that were done, flights were taken around the country, and other instruments that were used to help us arrive at this decision today. In view of the foregoing, your government will undertake many actions to ameliorate the situation. We call upon all our partners, cooperating partners, local and international, to avail any excess food they may have and other foods.
And in his capacity as Commander-in-Chief of the Zambia Defense Force, President Hichilema had a directive for the men and women in uniform.
All the defense forces to be involved in this fight to save our lives, to save families, but also to create a platform for a longer-term solution to drought, because climate change is here with us. It's here to stay. So the defense forces henceforth will be directed, have been directed to support in the food production. Some of them are already in food production and already have irrigation capacity. But going forward, from today, they will be required to do more.
A multi-sectoral team will soon be set up to lead the way in implementing mitigation measures as a response to the drought. The team will work with line ministries and the Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit, TMMU. Paul Shalala, ZNBC News, Lusaka.